Hello everyone and welcome to lesson 19.2B. I've entitled this video, Religion and Culture of Ancient Egypt. This video is going to cover pages 589 to 590. Religion and Culture in Ancient Egypt. The Pharaoh was the head of Egyptian society. He was seen as more than a man. He was thought to be the son of the sun god. The Egyptians practiced polytheism, which is the belief in many gods, versus monotheism, which is the belief in one god. The sun god was one of the most important of their gods. His daily journey through the sky brought the warmth needed to grow crops. The Pharaoh, Egyptians believed, connected them to the gods. He made sure that they would flourish as a people. Question number 1. In ancient Egypt, who was the head of Egyptian society? The Pharaoh. Question 2. How did Egyptians see the Pharaoh? They saw him as more than just a man. He was the son of the sun god. Question 3. What is polytheism? That is the belief in many gods. Question 4. Who was one of the most important gods to the Egyptians? The sun god. Question 5. Why did the Egyptians want to please the Pharaoh? Because they saw the Pharaoh as a way of connecting them to the gods, and a happy sun god was a god that brought the warmth needed to grow the crops, and growing those crops allowed the people to have food, which would help them flourish as a people. Egyptians believed in life after death. Because of this belief, the Pharaoh had vast tombs built for themselves. The tombs were filled with riches, food, and other goods. These goods were meant to support the pharaohs in the afterlife. When the Pharaoh died, his body was preserved as a mummy and placed in the tomb, and you can see a couple examples of mummies right here. Question number 6. What did Egyptians believe about what happens to humans when they die? They believed in life after death. Question 7. Why did pharaohs have vast tombs built for themselves? Because they wanted to have a great place to live in this life after death. Question 8. What were the tombs of the pharaohs filled with and why? They were filled with riches and food and other goods, and they did this because they wanted to have a very swank place to live after they died. They didn't want to be alone with nothing to have, so they wanted these great things to be built to be in their tomb with them. Question number 9. What was done to the body of the pharaoh when they died? Their body was preserved as a mummy and placed in the tomb. At first, the tombs were low structures built of bricks. Around 2600 BC, the first pyramid was built as a tomb. These huge tombs, made of rock, were built by thousands of workers. Later, the pharaohs stopped building pyramids. Instead, workers carved their tombs out of rocky cliffs. Question 10. Around 2600 BC, what did the Egyptians begin to build as a tomb for their pharaohs? Pyramids. And question 13. How were these pyramids built by the ancient Egyptians? Well, thousands of Egyptian workers built these made of rock, brick by brick, rock by rock. Well, thank you for watching. Before we go, of course, I've got to have a meme for you. The internet is a lot like ancient Egypt. People write on walls and worship cats. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.